One wrong vacuum can quietly ruin your marble floor scratches you don't notice at first, and dust that never truly disappears. We're diving into the top 6 best vacuum for tile and marble floors machines built not just to clean, but to protect every shine, every surface, every step you take at home. And if you're planning to upgrade, check the links in the description so you don't end up choosing the wrong one. Let's kick things off with our number 6 pick. The Shark VACMOP. There's something frustrating about hard floors. They never stay clean for long. One moment they look fine, and the next footprints, dust trails, and tiny spills seem to appear out of nowhere like they were waiting for you. That's where the Shark VACMOP enters this list of the top 6 best vacuum for tile and marble floors. Designed for people who don't have time for complicated cleaning routines, instead of forcing you into separate vacuuming and mopping sessions, it blends both into one smooth motion. First, it pulls in loose debris through suction, locking it away instantly. Then comes the spray mop system, activated right when you need it to lift stuck-on marks with a simple press. What makes it feel different is the speed of it all. There's no waiting, no switching tools, no overthinking. Just clean, move and done. It does rely on disposable pads, which some users may not prefer long-term, but the trade-off is pure convenience, especially for apartments, sealed tile surfaces, and quick daily refreshes. And when you're finished, cleanup doesn't feel like a second job. You simply dispose and move on. Almost too easy. Now let's move to the next contender. At number 5, we have the KARDV Cordless. There's a specific kind of frustration every homeowner knows when you clean today, and somehow the floor looks dusty again tomorrow. Tile and marble make this even worse because they reveal everything. This is exactly why the KARDV Cordless earns its place in the top 6 best vacuum for tile and marble floors. From the moment you switch it on, you feel the force behind it. 40 kPa suction powered by a 450-watt motor. It doesn't just skim the surface. It pulls out fine dust, hidden particles, and pet hair that you didn't even realize were there, but power alone isn't the story here. It gives you freedom up to 60 minutes of runtime in standard mode, so you're not rushing through rooms or worrying about charging halfway through cleaning. And then there's the V-shaped anti-tangle brush, quietly solving one of the most annoying problems in cordless vacuums, hair clogging. It's slightly heavier than lightweight models. Yes, but that weight comes with deeper cleaning strength. For homes with pets, busy routines, or large tile areas, this one feels like control returning to your cleaning routine instead of fighting against it. Coming up next, at number 4, is the BISSELL Crosswave. Every homeowner reaches this moment when mopping feels pointless. You clean, step away, and somehow the floor doesn't feel truly clean, it just feels temporarily better. That's the exact frustration the BISSELL Crosswave was built to challenge in the top 6 best vacuum for tile and marble floors. Instead of separating vacuuming and mopping into 2 tiring tasks, it merges them into a single, continuous action. You move forward once, and it vacuums debris while simultaneously washing the floor. And here's where it gets more satisfying. The dual tank system. Clean water stays clean. Dirty water stays out of sight. That means you're not spreading yesterday's mess across today's cleaning path. For homes with pets, it becomes even more valuable. Hair, stains, and odors are handled in a way that feels more complete, more controlled, more hygienic. It is a bit more specialized and heavier compared to simple stick vacuums, but that's the trade-off for a deeper, more finished clean. This isn't about quick touch-ups. It's about the kind of clean you can actually see and feel under your feet. Let's keep the momentum going. At number 3, we have the LEVOIT Cordless. Some vacuums feel like tools. This one feels like relief, because the truth is, tile and marble floors never stop collecting dust, especially in homes with pets, kids, or constant movement. And cleaning them repeatedly shouldn't feel exhausting. That's why the LEVOIT Cordless earns its place in the top 6 best vacuum for tile and marble floors. The first thing you notice is the weight, or rather, the lack of it. It moves with you instead of against you. Quick cleanups become something you can do without planning. It handles hair without constant interruption thanks to its tangle-resistant design. And it transitions easily from floors to furniture, so you're not switching devices mid-clean. There's also something quietly satisfying about the easy empty dustbin. One click, and everything is gone, no mess, no struggle, no delay. It doesn't try to overwhelm you with raw power. Instead, it focuses on consistency, on making cleaning something you actually keep up with instead of avoiding. For apartments, daily use, and lighter cleaning routines, it just fits into life. And before we continue to the top 2, if you're serious about upgrading your cleaning setup, you can check the links in the description. It helps support the channel and makes it easier for you to pick the right one without guessing. Breaking into the top 2, the DREAME G10 Pro takes the number 2 position. There's a moment in every home where cleaning stops feeling simple. Too many tools. Too many steps. Broom, mop, vacuum, repeated over and over just to deal with the same daily mess. That's where the DREAME G10 Pro steps into the top 6 best vacuum for tile and marble floors and changes the rhythm completely. Instead of separating tasks, it combines them into one flowing motion. It vacuums while it mops, handling both dry debris and wet messes at the same time. And one of its most important advantages is something you don't immediately see, but you definitely feel later: the dual water tank system. Clean water stays clean. Dirty water never returns to your floor. Then there's the self-cleaning function, quietly removing the need to manually wash the system after each use. That alone changes how you feel about daily cleaning. It is more advanced and slightly heavier than basic cordless vacuums, but what you gain is consistency and hygiene that feels noticeably more complete. For busy homes, it turns cleaning from a routine chore into something that simply gets done. And finally, taking the number 1 spot on our list, we have the Roborock F25 GT, and now we arrive at the one that doesn't just clean floors, it redefines how cleaning feels. The Roborock F25 GT stands at the top of the top 6 best vacuum for tile and marble floors. For one simple reason, it removes almost every layer of effort from the process. It delivers powerful suction paired with high-speed scrubbing, tackling both dry debris and sticky messes in a single pass. You don't need to rethink your movement or repeat areas constantly. One smooth motion is enough. What makes it stand out even more is how intelligently it handles the details, like edge scrapers that reduce streaks and a design that resists hair tangling, something that often slows down other machines. And then there's the part you feel after cleaning, not during it. The self-cleaning system uses high-temperature washing and air drying, meaning the machine takes care of itself when you're done. No messy maintenance, no extra effort waiting for you later. Compared to simpler stick vacuums or semi-manual systems, this feels like a major step forward, not just in power, but in convenience and automation. It's built for homes that want everything done faster, cleaner, and with less involvement. This is not just the top pick. It's the closest thing to effortless floor care in this entire lineup. So that was the full breakdown of the top 6 best vacuum for tile and marble floors. Each one brings something different. Some focus on speed, some on deep cleaning, and others on pure convenience, but the Roborock F25 GT clearly leads when it comes to overall balance and automation. All product links are waiting in the description below, so you can explore them easily. If this helps you decide, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dive comparisons. And I'll see you in the next one. Because the right vacuum doesn't just clean your floors, it quietly changes your everyday life.